What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we have the long awaited 0 to 60 test of my MX5 since the turbo build. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be testing the MX5 0 to 60 on a similar sort of B road to what we tested it originally, and as it rained this morning we've got a slightly damp road as well, so the conditions are going to be pretty much identical to what they were when I did the original test before the turbo and got about 8.1 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and see how much of that we've cut off so far for the turbo build, and yeah, then we're going to talk about goals in the future and what we're going to be going for next season, which will be next summer of course. So yeah guys, without no further ado, let's hop in the MX5 and take a drive to some nice B roads. So, right boys, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing the 0 to 60 test of my Turbo MX5, which, as you guys know, I've recently got back on the road after the map. So lads, as you all know, if you have been following the channel for a while, we are running 256 horsepower at the flywheel after the map, which is pretty healthy power, and I'm shooting for, really, realistically, I want to be in that 5-second club before we start going even more mental with the engine. So, don't realistically think we're going to hit that. I reckon 5.5, 6 will be good. We got 8.1 seconds last time we tested the car, and that was prior to the turbo build on the MX5. So yeah, we're definitely going to be beating that, but it's just by how much. So yeah, let's shoot off to some B roads and find out. So boys, just to go over for any of you who don't know what we've done on the build so far. So what we've actually done is we've put a TD04 turbo on using a black cap manifold, RX8 yellow injectors instead of 450cc injectors to upgrade the fueling. Obviously intercooled, AEM gauges, everything like that. So guys, if you don't know, out of the box, 1.8 MX5 is about 131 horsepower, and now, like I said before, we're on 256 at the fly, which is almost a double increase. So theoretically, if physics didn't exist properly, we could get about 4 seconds, but that's not going to happen. So yeah boys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave a poll somewhere in the corner for you guys to guess exactly what you think our 0 to 60 is going to be. I'm going to basically do it in like 5.5 of a second intervals because there's not that many spaces for options on the polls. But yeah, shoot one and let's see if you guys can guess correctly what the majority of you will pick. So guys, now we're shooting off down to some B roads to do a bit of B road bashing and actually get this 0 to 60 time on the board and see what we actually get. So let's find a nice road. There's a road coming up on our left, I think, which will be perfectly fine to test it out. Let's have a look down here. Listen to that turbo spool, man, it sounds absolutely epic. But guys, whilst we're driving here, we've got a couple of awesome things coming up for the MX5. We're actually going wide body. You guys on Instagram voted. It was either carbon fibre bonnet first or wide body. And you said wide body, so we're going wide body as well. So we're going to go for bigger skirts. We're going to go for either over fenders or slightly wider arches. I'm not exactly sure yet. Need a bit more research into it, but I've already actually got the skirts, and they are going to be going on the car very soon. So yeah, that's going to be coming as well to a channel near you soon. So yeah boys, let me spin around, and then yeah, we can actually get lined up somewhere and see what we can get. It's pretty nice because there's no cars parked up on this road, and last time I actually did it we had quite a few cars in the way. So this should be ideal. Just spin around, wait for this smart car to go. This one we're not going to time. The start could have been a lot better, couldn't it? Right. Like the start, I didn't start as quickly as I could have. Yeah. And then go straight. So guys, we've done a couple of practice goes and now we're going to time it. My brother's sitting next to me, which you can't see, but he's going to time it on his phone and we're going to see exactly what time we can get and see if we can get a nice nice time, near 5 seconds. So let me line up onto the grid. Unless a car come in, we'll just pull over first. I could start from here, can't I? So yeah, boys, just wait for 2 seconds while this Range Rover goes fast. My brother's going to give me a countdown. Do for 3, 2, 1, and then go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you when to start counting down. When this Range Rover goes fast, start counting down.
2, 1, go.
60.
6.79.
Yeah, I fucking fucked it up at first though, man. We'll go to another road up here. Save me turning around there again.
Should I write that
So
one
what was that? 6.79? Yeah, just get that as a started time. It was so shit. I reckon I've got under 5 seconds because the first launch must have got at least a second off that. At least. The one I did just before that, when it launched perfectly, it was a slight wheel spin, but it was, compared to that, it was perfect.
3, 2, 1, go.
60. Swear! Swear!
You can beat that.
I could have beaten that as well. 5.04 seconds, boys, on the clock. Ah! I've guessed that. I'm going to give it 1 or 2 more goes, so I'm happy with that.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, the roads are a lot wetter here because there's all trees over the top. Like, see how wet the road is? It was a lot drier on the other one.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. There we go, that's better. Was that another 5.55? So we've had a 5.03, 5.55 and like a 6.5. So we've got around the 5 to 6 second mark, which is pretty perfect. We've got about 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds off our time, which is banging. So yeah guys, what are we going to be going for next? Now, I want to be in the 3 second club, and I'm going to be in the 3 second club. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to start building my engine very soon. I'm going to probably first go for a 6-speed transmission, shoot about 320 horsepower at the wheels maybe for next season, until I can afford the E46 BMW or BMW E46 transmission swap, and then yeah, go for full over 400 and be slamming some serious power down in an MX5 with some ridiculous power in an MX5. But yeah, I'm really happy with what that is. Considering it's a slightly wet day, like it's not perfectly wet, but it rained earlier, so the ground's still slightly damp. So we could shave a couple of seconds off that. I've got stock wheels on the back because they're the drift spares. So if I whack some meaty tyres on there and some better tyres, there's some shite Dunlop ones which I've got on at the moment, we'll easily shave some more time off that 0 to 60 time as well. So really stoked with the amount of kind of acceleration which we've gained in the MX5 from this turbo build. And yeah, go do some flybys for the boys to show you what this beast sounds like. So boys, there was some flybys, couldn't raise it too fast because obviously this is like a little town, so we don't want to take the piss. It is a slightly wider road which we've gone to, but yeah, this sort of road we can't be doing any 0 to 60 runs or anything like that because yeah, it's just a bit, you just can't, mate. It's just too narrow, you don't want kids running out between all the parked cars, that sort of thing. But yeah, that's all really for the 0 to 60 test video. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what it was before we start going even more mental with the build and pretty much ripping more power and as much power out of this engine as we possibly can. But yeah guys, that's all for today's video. If you're new here, would really appreciate if you smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed what you have seen. Like I said, there's going to be so much awesome more stuff coming to the channel over the next couple of months, especially on this car, and a few more awesome projects which I'm going to be keeping quite close to my chest for the time being, but I'm telling you are going to be absolutely wicked. But yeah, smash that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video, really helps me out, and when I say that, it actually really does. It promotes so much more growth towards the channel, and it helps other people see the content and find it on YouTube, so it'd really be useful to me if you guys could do that. And until the next one boys, adios.